This is the Build-A-Bet Workshop, a series of exercises that work to strengthen your glutes, your hips, all the muscles surrounding your hips. We're going to start by placing the band around your knees. I prefer it directly below the knees. That's where I think it feels the most comfortable. Begin with squats, and as you squat, picture that band. It's trying to pull your knees together, and you're doing your hardest to keep your knees spread wide. So keep your knees directly over your feet as you squat down. With every squat, your hips should be going really far out behind you. Use your arms for stability. Our next movement are hip turnouts. So just sit in a half squat position, so more of an athletic position. And very gently, you're just going to let one knee drop in towards the other knee. And don't let your foot swivel. Your foot stays planted on the floor. Your other leg should not be moving at all. It's not a big movement here. It's very controlled. If you feel any rolling with your kneecap, make the movement even smaller. It should feel like just that glute medius is doing a lot of work. So you're just letting that knee fall inward and then pulling it back outward. Once again, that foot stays planted. Keep your hips back out behind you throughout the whole movement. Next, we'll pull the band down around your ankles. We're going to do some sidestepping. So again, sit in your athletic position. Booty should be out behind you. Take a giant step to the side and keep progressing laterally. So you can use up as much space as you have in your room. If you can do a bigger lap than this, great. If you have to do small laps like this one, that works fine too. Make sure you're not dragging your trailing foot. You should be taking true steps. Pay attention to what your knees are doing. Your knees should not be falling inward towards each other. Keep them stabilized above your feet as you're doing your sidestepping motion. Posture should be upright, very good posture. Next, just turn so you're facing forward. Once again, we're in that half squat position, booty is out. We're gonna do monster walks, so just taking steps forward and backwards. The backwards is really where you feel your hips engaging. As you step forward, your heel strikes first. As you step backward, the ball of your foot strikes first. Keep your posture really good. Don't round and arch with your back. Shoulders should stay back. Keep that booty out. Reset if you need to. If you need to stand up out of this and re-find your position, that's best. Next, we're going to stretch it out a little bit. Take the band off of your ankles. Position your feet wide, and we're going to do some alternating side split squats. So sit really far deep back into one hip. Go as deep and as low as you are able to go. This is a great spot to try a Cossack lunge too, if you know what that is. Make sure that your trailing leg stays straight, feet stay planted, sit really far back into that hip. Feel all the muscles around that hip joint stretching, your inner thigh stretching, torso should stay up strong. Reach forward for counterbalance as you do these stretches. Just continue going side to side, getting those hips nice and stretched back out. So once you finish the circuit, you can move on with the rest of your workout, or you can repeat the circuit over again.